Hello friends, it is I, Mr. Opsy. Today, I'm going to show you more from my Valentine's Day as you're already seeing now. Mama really hooked me up, she never disappoints. My entire February was CatTastic. In fact, according to a popular template trend, your last 4 emojis were supposed to predict how your February would go, and mine was right on. Anyway, you are in for a real treat today, because I am showing off some really awesome footage of myself. You'll get to see almost all my Valentine's Day presents. Me being playful, Mama showering me with lots of love and pets, me doing my most favorite thing. Can you guess what that is? And you'll, of course, get to see me being my super handsome self. For today's video, I really wanted to let you see more of my daily struggles. But Mama hasn't been able to capture my interactions with my siblings lately, because she has to act as my bodyguard. In case you are new to my channel and or just unaware of my story, let me try to give you a quick recap. Before I do that, in the spirit of St. Patrick's Day, I just want to tell you that if I were ever lucky enough to have a leprechaun grant me a wish, I'd wish for all animals to have everything they could ever need. Okay, so almost 3 years ago now, I developed an extremely rare, yet severe illness called chylothorax, which caused me to need emergency surgery. And boy, was it a long recovery. After about a month, I was basically back to my usual joyful self. But my recovery time felt like a lifetime, and I had to be separated from our other cats. In our household, we have 8 cats, including myself. And only 2 are not my siblings, but we're all family. Despite us being family and loving each other, getting back to my kitty clan has been an ongoing challenge ever since, as I am now treated much differently due to having to spend so much time without seeing everyone. For cats, a lot of our interactions have to do with smells. And coming home from a long hospital stay, and in the middle of the pandemic I might add, meant me smelling very differently to everyone when I came home. My 2 older kitty friends have been totally cool with me, and I'm grateful, but my siblings all treated me very differently and have given me much grief. At this point, though, I really only have to worry about my 2 brothers. My sisters don't bother me much anymore. A while ago, all 3 of them gave me a little kitty smack to welcome me back. And ever since, they basically have seemed to accept me back completely. My one brother Pop tends to roughhouse too much with everyone, and so I must watch out for him, because I cannot roughhouse. I have a port in my body, so I can't let anything happen to that. Sometimes when I do sneak out of my bedroom and go downstairs, Pop will chase me back to my room, though I don't think he's always trying to be mean. But I can't risk roughhousing at all, and especially not with him. My other brother Dusty, however, does personally be mean to me. He's the one I really worry about and must watch out for. One time Mama was leaving our room and she had to block Dusty from running in our room and attacking me. Well, Dusty got really upset with Mama about it, and when she turned the corner, he ran after her and literally attacked her leg. She had 2 deep kitty fang marks in her leg, and her leg was all yucky looking for weeks. He did, of course, later apologize, and he loves love, as he's one of the mushiest kitties, so they made up. But that was something really weird and wild. So, anyway, I kinda gave up on coming out of my room too often ever since Dusty tore up Mama's leg. I don't want to get hurt, and I don't want anyone else getting hurt either. I have enough fun right here in my room anyway, and I'm very content. My box here has been a lot of fun. I still have it out because I love playing with it. Mama thinks I like the box better than what was in it, and she might be right. But not more than my treats, because treats are my #1 favorite always. My Valentine tent is really rad, by the way. Mama said she wasn't sure if I would use it much when she got it for me, but turns out she was worried for nothing, because I absolutely love it. And I play in it every single day ever since she gave it to me. Mama really made sure to shower me with love. Since the day we met, we've been best friends, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Even though I'm basically confined to my room, I get plenty of attention and exercise every day. Mama and I have what we consider to be a large room. So there's a good amount of space for me to run around. I'm definitely the king of this castle. Hee. In case you don't follow me on TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram and you missed my reel, check out my love snail toy here. I've named him Gary because he reminds me of Gary from SpongeBob. I love that show. And when I was recovering in bed from my surgery for all that time, I got to watch SpongeBob literally 24/7. That's right. Even when Mama wasn't in our room with me, she'd leave the TV on for me. Leaving the TV on for your pets can help them feel less anxious, less alone, etc. Mama will still leave a good show on for me whenever she has to step out of our room for a long time. I'd like to know what you think about that. Would you do the same for your animals? Or maybe do you already do this? Leave me a comment. Let me know, meow. Mama says I'm extra adorable for some reason when I'm playing in my box. Do you have cats or other animals who love playing in boxes too? If you watch SpongeBob SquarePants, you've probably seen the episodes when SpongeBob and Patrick play in their imagination box and the time Squidward got stuck in it. So fun. Boxes are awesome. Tell me, when you were little, did you ever get to play in any boxes? Leave me a comment and share your thoughts and experiences with me, if you would please. Thank you. Okay. So I have caught you up on my story a bit in case you're just meeting me, and I've shared with you how my past month went. So now I'd like to tell you a little bit about what I hope to be able to share with you soon. Before I do, though, check out my cool bed. Mama got me this for Valentine's Day. She knows I'm very cautious about testing out new stuff sometimes. So she's lured me over with treats and got me to test out the bed. I notice whenever Mama moves anything in our room, and depending on what it is, it may cause me to freeze like while I check out whatever it is. It can cause me anxiety. So Mama basically keeps everything the same, but new toys and stuff I'm good with. Just need time sometimes to test some things out. My bed is pretty cool. I think I'll still prefer my rocking chair though, and my cat tree. Okay, so sorry about that. My treats distracted me. But back to my plans for this month. So, I am very happy staying in my room and not getting out much. But I have been making more attempts to sneak out in the hallway. And I even made it all the way downstairs to our kitchen numerous times this past month, and compared to the month before, I've increased my attempts by like 15%, which may not sound like much, but for me is very much. By the way, eating out of Mama's hand is not something I do very often, but I couldn't resist. Just couldn't wait for her to put them down somewhere. Anyway, Mama has a good plan to safely allow me to see everyone while protecting me from any potential harm. My brother Pop-Up chased me back to my room several times this past month, and both of my brothers have spent much time right outside my door as an attempt to scare me into staying in my room, or at least that's how it seems. They never want to play nicely, so I know it's not like they're waiting to spend quality time with me. Mama calls my brothers stalkers because they do be like stalking me. Mama and I both know though that my brothers are jealous that I have my own room and that we store treats in my room, so Mama says their beef with me is probably heavily related to treats, especially when it comes to my brother Dusty, since they'll attack me if Mama doesn't play bodyguard or isn't able to stop them, as they can be too fast for her. Mama has come up with a plan to try and get me safely with everyone. One of my favorite YouTube kitties, Kurt, sometimes travels in a book bag type of carrier, which appears to be a pretty safe method and allows for a lot of looky-loos, since it's mostly transparent. So, Mama happened to be checking out the Temu app the other day and got an offer on one of these bags for just $1. Obviously she had to purchase it, so she did. And we're waiting for it to arrive. We're hoping it'll be something that I'll feel comfortable in. And if I do, Mama will bring me downstairs in it. That way I'll be able to see everyone and stay safe. since the bag will protect me from anyone who might try to rough me up. But if it doesn't work out and I'm not comfortable using it, Mama says it'll be no big deal, especially because she was able to get it for only $1. Mama and I have been wanting to share with you how things tend to go when I try to sneak out of our room. But because I tend to just make such attempts randomly, Mama never has time to try to grab the camera to record me because she can't leave my side as she is my bodyguard. So we're hoping to be able to record my attempts once my bag arrives so you can see more of my daily life. You probably never thought life could be so complicated for a kitty, right? By the way, we have a screen door set up on our bedroom door, so I could see what goes on in the hallway while staying safe, but my brothers busted it up. And even though the screen part is intact, parts of it won't securely stay attached to the wall anymore, so they can pop up the corners and sneak in my room that way, so we can't ever leave our door open. We do also have a baby gate that we have tried to use with the screen door, which works. But Mama can't take her off the door because my brother Pop can still bust through the corners of the screen door then climb over the baby gate. Mama can catch him before he makes his way in, but this method still makes me nervous. By the way, since Mama got a new device, I think the quality of my footage has been so stunning. I look even more gorgeous. Don't you think? Tell me in the comments. Anyway, Mama wants to get a large gate for our door. One that's bars, not a screen, and tall enough to go all the way to the top of the door. But she says even the cheapest one she's found so far is too expensive for right now, but it's something she's trying to make sure we can get because even though I am very happy with our current arrangement, she still worries. Ah, such a precious moment with Mama right here. I love my pets, but I'm waiting for my treats. I get extra whenever I lay on my charm. I show up so well on Mama's new device. I love it. Oh my goodness, Mama just told me I look super cute right now. She's so in love with me. I'd like to ask you for a favor. So, Mama is constantly trying to come up with different ideas to get me to safely be able to explore the rest of our house again. I've mentioned a few things we've already tried, and a couple things we plan to try, but I'm wondering if you might have any additional ideas. If you happen to have any suggestions, thoughts, or maybe just want to share your own experiences, please feel free to leave me a comment. I'd really love your input. By the way, as you can see, my charm worked, and now I am one extra happy kitty as I get to munch on my treats. My life may not be anything like it used to be a few years ago, but I am very happy that I get to spend so much time with Mama, and that she's always trying so hard to care for me. It's extremely hard to believe as it's heartbreaking, but there are so many animals out there who are not as lucky as I am. I wish I had a magic wand that would ensure all animals everywhere would be able to have all that I do, because it's not fair for them to not have all they do deserve. You know, for a while, I was upset with my birth mother because she left my siblings and I on a very hot summer day to fend for ourselves. She didn't even come back for several days, at least not that I know of. And it hurt that she had left us like that, even though we do believe she was going to get food. And she had left us in a hiding spot, probably to protect us. There used to be many homeless kitties in our neighborhood back then. But anyway, I'm no longer upset with my birth mom, as everything happens for a reason. And I would have never been looking for help had she not walked away that day. So, I'm just grateful, because I definitely was always meant to be a house kitty. I wasn't meant for the streets, and I instead was always meant to lay safely in bed with my human mama every night. Just look at me. I'm living that good life. I'm living my bestest life. Life is gravy. I got absolutely everything I need, and basically everything I desire right here. One day, I can't wait to share more with you about how I ended up with Mama. She's writing a children's book about it, And I hope she can find a publisher soon because everyone should hear my inspiring story. She's got many really awesome story ideas actually. And a few she's even completed, so hopefully she'll find a traditional publisher soon. I know when she's rich and famous, she'll share her wealth with all her fur babies and those in need. Anyway, I'm about to take my kitty nap now. But thank you so much for joining me on this lovely Saturday morning. Remember, I've switched my posting schedule. So my new videos I'll post on the second Saturday of the month, and my new daily cat shorts will continue every morning at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also plan to start posting an extra video every other month on a bi-weekly schedule, so every other month you should be able to enjoy 2 new videos from me. I can't wait to start sharing more of my daily life with you. Well, I'll talk to you later. But I hope you have a CatTastic weekend and month. Thank you again.
Thank you for joining my marvelous Upsy. Please show Mr. Upsy some love by smashing those like, share, comment, and subscribe buttons. We wish you all much kitty love, joy, and, of course, good health. Have a CatTastic day.